Hi everyone, it's Vicki, aka Cruiserella, and welcome to my channel. And today I have what I wore on a 5-day Western Caribbean cruise versus what I packed. I did not do a pre-cruise packing. I'll just show you the items that I packed that I didn't wear. All right, so let's get started. Okay, I'm starting with accessories. And the first accessories, I brought 2 baseball caps. I always bring 2 because, you know, the wind could fly one off and then you don't have one at all. So I always bring 2. All right, so the next category is purses. And if you cruise and you don't have a club bag, I don't know how you're doing it. This thing is so great. I've shown another one before. I had a blue one that I got at a museum here. This one I got at Pelt's Shoes when I was checking out. It was there. I was like, wait a minute, that's one. Because I had said I'm going to try and make one of those with a thicker strap. Because the club bag I have, the blue one, just has kind of a thin strap and it kind of stretches. Well, this one is exactly what I was talking about. So you can use it as a crossbody. Or it has the little handle if you just want to slip it over your wrist or you just want to hold it. And this does unsnap so that if you don't want this, when you're wearing a crossbody, if you don't want this showing, you just shove it down in there. The best part is it has a zipper on the side where you can put your key card to get into your room. Most of the time when I go into a port, and obviously I use this like almost every day. And, you know, it's got a decorative side. It's all beaded. And as is the other one. And the back side is more like a silk. So it can look nice enough to wear around your wrist on a formal night. All right, so the other purse I took was this. It's just a Kate Spade. I have this purse in black and navy blue. This is really what I normally have been taking to port lately. One of the 2 colors. Just because it holds so much. Enough with the accessories. Let's get into the clothing items. Okay, the first thing I wore was, of course, on boarding day. And I wore this white t-shirt, which I never thought I'd be able to wear again because I had a stain on the front, but I got it out, yay! And then I wore this pink linen skirt, which is a little bit too big. I'm not good with skirts. They just don't, my natural waistline, they don't feel right, so. But anyway, it was comfortable though. As long as I didn't look at it and think that I looked weird, I was comfortable. And I just wore this with these shoes, these flat Vionics that I wear all the time and with almost every outfit. I coordinated my packing to where I only had to have black shoes and purses like that because it's only a 5-day cruise. So I didn't mix black and blue. Next outfit was this top. It's an older top from Wantable. It's nice and flowy. I'm not crazy for the fabric, but it's nice and flowy, so that makes it nice. And I just wore it with these jeans from Trunk Club. And same shoes. So you'll see that they got a lot of use. But all right, the next day we were off the ship in Cozumel, and I wore my Mickey Mouse t-shirt, which I bought, you know, in a souvenir shop in Orlando. And I wore my distressed jeans. Unfortunately, they had flipped up. They tend to want to turn up one more time. And I said jeans, they're shorts actually. So that's what I wore. And of course I wore them again with these. All right, next item is one of the Daniel Rain tops. I get so many Daniel Rain tops. This is one I kept. And it's kind of cool because it has like a tie with beads and stuff. And then it's NYDJ, not your daughter's jeans. And these are just I don't know what you call them, Bermuda cotton shorts. Very, very comfortable. A little bit on the big side. Plus they stretch out a little, but it's definitely comfortable. This is a very nice combination to wear in port. Very comfortable. And of course, same shoes. And then the last outfit I wore was this t-shirt and these lighter wash, also from Trunk Club, like the first pair. And of course the same shoes, so I won't show you those again. So that means all of these shorts and tops that I brought, I wore all of them. All right, so the first night on the ship to dinner, I just wore, because I came in a skirt, I just wore that. And normally I would be changing to another dress. So there goes -1 outfit because I didn't change clothes on the first day. But the second day, I just wore this black. It's by the brand Tarte. It's a cold shoulder. Not a huge cold shoulder, but just a black dress. Just pretty plain. You can dress it up a little if you want, but it's definitely nice enough for the dining room. And then with it, I wore my other pair of Bionics I brought, which have a higher heel and a little fancy dancy thing there. So that's what I wore one night to dinner. All right, the second night to dinner was formal night. So I wore this sparkly dress. Had our photos taken. I also wore this. I think my mom gave me this. I'm not sure. It's a black scarf with like metallic threads running through it. So I just wore it like a shawl with the dress, although I didn't need it. I was not hot. Was not cold on that ship. The last two ships, I have brought warm clothes and I didn't need them. And then I brought my new dressy shoes that I just got, and they are the brand Onyx. Yeah, there was another pair that was a little cuter that I liked a little more. But you know what? I went for the ones that were most comfortable, and this chunky heel was the most comfortable. Yeah. But they're very pretty on. They don't look so hot sitting in this bag, but they're pretty on. All right, so the next dress I wore was this one that I recently got out of a style box. And I actually had to wear this twice. I wore this, I think, the last night to dinner, I think. And then I wore it getting off of the ship. And here's why. I wasn't short clothes, but what happened is I sent this and another dress to the dry cleaners, and they didn't pick it up when they were supposed to, and they were like a day late picking it up, and then they didn't get back when they said it was going to get back. So one night we ended up eating in the Lido at night, so that meant one less dress that I needed because I was short those two dresses. But then I didn't have any shorts and t-shirt type things that I hadn't already worn. And so I wore this the last night to dinner, and I wore it off the ship. I said, you know, I was only in it for 2 hours, so why not just wear it to get off the ship instead of wearing shorts and a t-shirt that I'd been in all day long. Okay, speaking of the dresses that got pressed, this was the other one. And because of it, I had to bring what do you call those, a strapless bra, but then I put it back in the suitcase after all that because they just came back the day before we left. So it was all wrinkled again from being in the suitcase, but not as bad as it was before. But yeah, I was excited to wear this. I haven't worn this but one time ever. So maybe next cruise, which is coming right up. All right, another dress I didn't wear was this one. And this was there. I could have worn it that last night when I wore the checkered one. But to be honest, I couldn't keep it on the hanger and it fell and I forgot and didn't even see it. But I got this out of a recent style box. It's all, smocked. That's the word. Yeah, and I've worn this on a cruise before. It's really probably made to be off the shoulder. That doesn't work for me. Everything pops back up. Okay, speaking of warm clothes that I didn't need, I did bring a cardigan. Now, my last trip I brought one, and I did use the cardigan. This one, I didn't even use the cardigan. I love this cardigan because, it's just a very light cotton here. But look down here, it's a pleated kind of, I don't know. It just makes it interesting, I think. But I didn't need it. The ship, if anything, was on the warm side, which is very unusual. And just in case it was cold, I brought a pair of leggings, just kind of plain. These are kind of thicker ones. And then I brought this sweater or hoodie kind of thing. It's pretty light. It's kind of about the weight of my cardigan that I took on the old last cruise, I should say. And it does have a pocket thing here. Your hands can go on either side, and a little hoodie. Didn't wear either one of these. Didn't need it. All right, so next thing that I brought but I didn't wear, sadly, was my swimsuit. My newer swimsuit from my Walmart haul. Yeah, we never did get in the pool, or in the water at the beach. And not wearing the swimsuit meant I didn't wear my swim cover up. It's actually a dress, but I don't like it as a dress. The armholes hang down too low, so I have relegated it to be either sleepwear or cover up. So I didn't wear it because I had nothing to cover up. And that brings me to the last pair of shoes I brought. Only 4 pair. The low Vionics, the higher Vionics, the dress shoes, and then these, which I could have worn with the leggings or take it along if we went to the beach, because these actually are made, if you see the holes there, they also work as water shoes. They're kind of a combination tennis shoe, water shoe. Who are these made by? Speedo. They're not new. So it's been quite a few years that I've had them. So this is the area I didn't wear, but all of this I wore. So I think I was pretty right on there. I mean, I didn't need the worm clothes, but I had them just in case. Same with the swimsuit. So really, I think I only brought 1 extra dress, even though there were 2 I didn't wear, but that's because it wasn't available to me when I wanted to wear it. And we ended up going to the Lido. So yeah, I think I did pretty good to only bring 4 pairs of shoes, and I wore 3 of them. So I think I did pretty good. What do you think? But thanks so much for watching the video. I do hope that you'll give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Love to have you.